Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Nuno Mendes. Platini. Platini!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Platini can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Vitinha. Costa Curta. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Mbappe. Big chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And that's aimed into the middle. And that should get the job done. Now, the ball's gone astray.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
Thinks about the shot. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forlan, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just about within shooting range.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ricky Puig. Al Nassr trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's a pretty loose pass.
Griezmann.
And he's well positioned here. Platini is the team's great visionary. And that has left him in a heap.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Mendes.
Now it's Forlan.
Platini. Back into the middle.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. And he's worked it through.
And this is Forlan.
And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Bonucci cuts it out. Rooney. He's having a go!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Rooney. Nuno Mendes, and he's intervened well there. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Forlan. Tries to play it through. Forlan. He's shifting through the gears here. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Livakovic claims comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Bonucci calmly anticipates. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Rooney, good purposeful running this. Good chance here! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Forlan. Koundé. Ricky Puig can so cleverly bypass the press. Knocks it into space.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Oh, what a climb! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Marquinhos taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game.